this morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Tell us more about KIU.
Thank you very much. KIU is the leading private university in Uganda. You may wish to know, our dear viewers, that Uganda has more than 55 universities, and KIU is one of those. In terms of regulation and accreditation, a university that has reached the highest form of accreditation is usually chartered.
Yes.
And so KIU is one of the very few universities that have been chartered. A charter means that the qualifications and awards that we give are equivalent to international standards and therefore recognized globally. And so that's the university. We are just 21 years old. We've produced more than 30,000 graduates over the last 21 years. And this Saturday, the 12th of November, we plan to be able to deliver another batch of students. The university is a comprehensive university. By comprehensive, we mean we train those undertaking humanities and social sciences, law, education, science, engineering, and technology. And this gives us an edge. It also opens up opportunities for students who have various backgrounds. Some students are very good in sciences, others are very good in arts and humanities. And also, we have a huge connection with our community programs, international partnerships, and also collaborations. In brief, that's the overview of Kampala International University.
Okay, we've seen a lot of support and media attention about science and technology in particular. How many graduates, scientists, do you hope to graduate on this lot on Saturday? Yeah,
thank you so much. We will be having the 26th graduation ceremony. By 26, it means we've had 26 batches of graduates who we have pushed out. And what we do, normally we do the analysis and the statistics. Okay. I'm glad to inform our viewers that we'll be producing over 2,500 graduates, and 43% of that actually are female graduates. The rest are males. In terms of science versus other disciplines, we are going to be pushing out about 45% of our graduates. Okay. And largely, the bulk of the graduates who undertake sciences are based at the Western Campus, Kampala International University Western Campus, where we have a science, engineering and technology hub. We do engineering, we do medicine, we do pharmacy, nursing sciences, allied health sciences, science education, and we are up there trying to ensure we create the best science and technology hub for both teaching and learning and also research and innovation. And so basically we are contributing towards this number of building a critical mass of scientists who are going to drive innovations that particularly address the concerns of our societies. It's useless to produce people who, first of all, cannot contribute to the development of their country. And this is really something that universities must be thinking about. Ask the fundamental question, science and technology, can your scientists actually participate in innovations that address the local, national, regional, and international concerns? Okay.
Employers are usually concerned about fresh graduates.
Yeah.
Things regarding experience and the technical bit of things. How are you equipping these graduates to be ready for the job market as they go out there to search for the jobs?
Yeah, our viewers may also wish to understand that when a student enrolls for a particular program, this program has what we call a curriculum. And so the curriculum has got specific objectives, but within the curriculum there are various courses that make up that particular academic program. Okay. And so it's important for a training institution like Kampala International University to focus first of all on what we know as the learning outcomes. What is it that this student will change, after 3 years to 5 years? They've entered after after their A level, or maybe they're upgrading from a diploma qualification. So we basically focus on the curriculum, And therefore, after that time of graduation, it's expected that this student will have added some skills. Now,
isn't the curriculum usually theoretical, and the practical bit of the curriculum is what employers are interested in?
Yes, absolutely. And these days, what is happening actually, if you teach as a standalone university and you deliver a curriculum, that curriculum must address the needs of industry, the employers. And so what we do, we offer a curriculum, but at the same time, during the process of training, we expose our students to internships, placements, field trips, and other interactions. So while they do, they understand the theoretical background, because the theory, the knowledge that they acquire through theory training is critical to ground them to understand the practical. So we try to bridge that gap. And we have also created a center of entrepreneurship and innovation, and also skilling and vocationalization. So what we do, if you come to do Bachelor of Mass Communication, for example, and Journalism Studies, we allow you to understand the basic theory, the historic background of journalism, how it has developed to date, the use of technology, but then allow you to go into our state-of-the-art studio where you now have hands-on, and after that we also expose you through internship programs with industry. Like now Baba TV could host some of our students while they are training, even before they graduate.
Yes.
So by the time they move out, they understand, is this the camera?
Okay.
You could actually show them while in class, but then they need to, adjust the camera, and they know it needs a battery, and therefore it can also have issues of storage, etc. So we try our level best to make sure that in their free time, we give them what we call micro credentials. These are specific skills that would help a graduate or an intending graduate to bridge the gap between his theoretical knowledge from the university and industry or the job market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Professor, we've been through a phase of COVID-19. How has it been easy or hard to organize these graduation ceremonies? And considering that we have Ebola now after COVID-19, so what challenges are you facing with organizing the whole graduation event?
Yeah, first of all, we are so grateful that as a university, nobody was actually prepared for the outbreak of COVID-19. I remember when that announcement was made by His Excellency, the President of Uganda, closure of education institutions, each one of us, including students and staff, thought that this would only last 2 weeks. But however, we tried to mitigate this closure by remaining online. We delivered, for example, in the 2 years of the closure, we delivered 3 virtual graduations, and that was really very good. However, and some of the people who are graduating this Saturday are actually part of the backlog. Some students delayed, others were able to study online, others could not because of access issues, no gadgets, no internet. Now, some of the consequences of COVID-19 beyond the closure include, among others, some academic staff and support staff and administrative staff decided to find other means of survival because institutions were not actually taking care, especially in the private sector. The second one that has resulted out of the COVID-19 is the high dropout rate of students. Some students have even failed to complete, even after 2 years. They are unable to complete their academic programs. The third challenge, which is a big one, even after the institutions have been opened, are the high costs of running the university. Everything else has more or less like tripled, If we are to buy reagents, if we are to service our vehicles, if we are to procure new equipment for our labs, if we are to undertake any form of expenditure, it has gone to the roofs. So we think that this is a major issue, and the institutions of higher learning have got to find alternative sources of income other than relying on the students, because if you have no students, then, and you are relying on them for your source of revenue, this is a very big problem. Last but not least is the mental health issues. You will not believe both the staff, the students, the parents require a lot of psychological support, a lot of psychosocial support. Some students felt like they should commit suicide. Others have completely abandoned their education path. And this is a very big problem. What we have done at Kampala International University, we have tried to, through our Department of Applied Psychology, to provide mental health support, to organize training programs, to bring people on board and allow them, to offload all these psychosocial issues, the pressures that emanated from the COVID-19 pandemic.
COVID-19.
Yeah.
Wow. It's no doubt KIU is a recognized institution. What are those things that make it stand out for a student out there that wishes to join KIU, or a parent that wants to know more about KIU? What are those factors that stand out?
Basically, a good university should actually be a university that is compliant, because we operate within a regulated landscape. By regulated, I mean the Ministry of Education has got its own requirements. The National Council for Higher Education regulates our operations. We also have professional bodies, like if you want to run a medical school, it must be regulated by the Uganda Medical and Dental Practitioners Council. If you want to run allied health sciences programs, you must have approval by the Allied Professional Health Council. If you want to run engineering like we do, you must have registration through the Engineers Registration Board, and so on and so forth. So KIU is a compliant university. This gives assurance that when a student has entered, they will get what they have applied for. And even going through the admission process, you must merit the admission. And therefore, we try our level best to fulfill our commitment and ensure that while you are at the university, this you will get. So that's number one. So any student, any intending graduate, this is a big thing. Number two, our commitment is the corporate social responsibility. We are giving continuously bursaries. We are supporting the needy. Like now, the new admissions for January 2023, plus also the recent ones of August 2022, we have given a 50% waiver. So this is a source of attraction. We do acknowledge the challenges that have befallen everybody in terms of financial constraints. So we're giving up to 50% of scholarships and bursaries. And I want to open it and say staff at Baba can also decide to come and join. Now, this makes our university very understanding, very convenient, and we also each time try to create the most enabling environment for our students to be able to get value for their money, value for their time, and value for their choice.
That's very interesting, Doctor. Thank you so much for the offer. So what should we expect on this 26th graduation ceremony coming this Saturday?
Well, we are all excited. We will be pushing out about 2,500 graduates, and then we want to congratulate them. We have many of the professionals who are going to move out. We expect that our graduates who will now become graduates of KIU remain good ambassadors. We also hope that the public will take care and of the standard operating procedures, because, as you rightly said in the introduction, Ebola is around, and also COVID-19, by the way, has never been declared gone. And so we hope that things are going to work out, and we invite people to come and attend, and we hope that everything will go fine. Now, good news is that the students who are going to graduate will also have the academic documents taken on that day. So this is something that is a landmark, and we wish everybody the very best in their years to come, and also invite those who wish to move up to get on board. We do have more than 29 PhD programs. So those of the graduates who are moving out with master's degrees, we invite them to join any of the 29 PhD programs that we think are going to contribute new knowledge to society and also keep KIU relevant.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Professor Mohammed. That is very insightful.
Thank you.
And we wish our viewers to join KIU, wish that they can join KIU, because you've elaborated that the programs are really good for everyone out there. I want to thank you so much for visiting Baba TV.
Thank you.
And we wish you a very happy graduation ceremony come the 16th of November.
12th of November.
12th November, sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
yes.
please.